All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can trade news events. So high volatility news events, events that typically the normal like trade guru would tell you to not trade. And so this is something that I've been testing for quite some time now, months now. I've been journaling it for months. I just started trading this strategy during news events within the last like month or so. But you can backtest this. You can, backtest this, look for yourself, and see that this works out every single time, or I'm going to say 90% of the time. So today we had CPI news. To be honest, it doesn't even matter like what is happening with the news in general. It doesn't really matter. So basically what you want to find out is when the news events, what time the news event starts. Okay, so the news event is 8:30 a.m. So we know that at 8:30 a.m. we need to be ready to execute. We need to be ready to have our trade ready to go. So this is the 8 a.m. candle here. This is the 8:30 a.m. candle here. And so basically what I did today and what I do every single time during a news event is I place a buy stop above the 8 a.m. candle, or the candle that's 30 minutes prior to the news event. So I'm looking at this at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, but I'm placing my buy stops and sell stops based on the 8 a.m. Eastern time. So whatever time the news event is, that's obviously when these are going to get activated. But you're going to want to base it off of the prior candle 30 minutes before. So say, for example, if it's a 2 p.m. news event, 2 p.m. Eastern time news event, then you're going to be basing this off of the 1:30 p.m. Eastern time candle. So I hope that makes sense. So you would place buy stops here, and then you would place sell stops here. That's what I did today. Now you can see that the sell stops obviously got activated right here before the buy stops got activated. So as soon as the sell stops are activated, you delete the buy stop, you get rid of the buy stop, gone. And so now you have the sell stop activated, and basically what happens is you place your stop loss above the current candle. So if there's a wick, then you would place it above the wick, but in this case there's no wick, and so you just place it above the current candle, so it's about a 30 pip stop loss. And then you want to have a predetermined target in place. So this is what I was looking at as far as a target, because there was some disruption there, and as you can see, price came right into it, so I did have it a little bit higher, and so boom, 74 pips, like literally within a minute. And all you had to do is place a buy stop up above the previous 30-minute candle and a sell stop below the previous 30-minute candle. Whichever one gets activated first, close the other, just like I demonstrated. And then you trail your stop loss above the current candle if it's a sell stop, and below the current candle if it's a buy stop. And then have a predetermined target in mind. And this is quick. I mean, like, you need to be able to execute quick. This is literally like less than a 1 minute trade. If we look at the 5-minute time frame here, you can see that this is inside of a 5-minute candle. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, it's actually inside of a 1 minute candle. This whole move happened within a 1 minute candle. Cool. So hopefully this explains how you can execute on news events in the future. Like I said, backtest these events, find, past news events. This was CPI, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time news event. So I was looking at the 8 a.m. Eastern time candle, sell stops below, buy stops above, whichever one gets activated first. In this case, sell stops, delete the other. So in this case, buy stops were deleted, and then have a target in mind. Boom, there you go, 74 pips within a minute. Little to no drawdown. So if you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. If this works for you, then amazing, drop it in the comments. If you have another strategy, drop it in the comments. I'd love to check it out. But nonetheless, if you have any questions or anything that you want to mention regarding this concept here of trading high volatility news events, then drop it in the comments. And with that said, make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Adios.